Big Apple, 3 a.m.
I guarantee it. Alright. And let's play the music that has been playing for 90 of the hours. There we go. I'll make this one quieter too. So it's just, you can just hear the high ones. Anyway, what do we got going on here? Seraphon. Seraph off. Sans Seraphon. Battle traits. Once per battle deployment phase, the Great Plan. Pick an asterism ability. That asterism ability can be used for the rest of the battle, but the others cannot, unless allowed by the Further the Great Plan ability. And probably some other thing in the subfactions, I bet. Once per battle started the third battle round, so we got a high tide ability here. As the battle unfolds, so do the machinations of the old ones. Use ability if you meet the condition below that corresponds to the asterism you picked in the deployment phase. Okay. So if we have done one of these things as it corresponds, then we get, but we get the same effect no matter what, which is picked a different one. It can be used in addition to the one you picked in the deployment phase. Okay, well, let's see what these do. Itzul the Tamer. Weapons used by friendly Seraphon units have crit 2 hits. Alright, so full army crit 2 hits for companion weapons. We'll keep a lookout and see if the companion weapons are trash or not. And then what do you have to do? 3 or more enemy units have been destroyed. By the third battle round, I should fucking hope so. And then you get a second one. Alright. Quetzal, Pretzel the Preserver. Pretzel the Preservative. -1 from the red characters to melee weapons for attacks target friendly Seraphon units that are wholly within friendly territory. Okay. It's alright. Depending on the mission. Some missions this is like quite good, and some missions this will have like almost no effect. Kind of depends. There are no enemy units wholly within friendly territory. That might be a rough one, especially if your opponent reads this sentence. But, you know, we'll see. Sotek the Deliverer. Give me that pizza. Make sure it was cooked next to a pizza that had pepperoni on it. Add 2 of the move characteristic of friendly Seraphon units. Yes, the best one. That's the one that I want so far. Enemy general is in combat or has been destroyed. That might be tough, depending on everything else happening, but you at least have a goal, and you want to do that anyway, and doing that is worth victory points. So maybe it's fine. I like to blanket +2 move to your entire army. I once had that. Anyway, and then Tupac the Sure. Add 1 to casting rolls for Seraphon units. Oh, that one's good too. Hold on, we have a decision to make. +2 move everybody is very good, and +1 to cast is very good. Nice. What do you have to do? There are any friendly Slaan units on the battlefield, and no friendly Slaan are in combat or have been destroyed. That's hard. That's potentially hard. Okay. Which one of these would you really want to do late game, though? I guess you get to choose at that moment, so really it's like whichever one happens to be better for you. Okay. And you just get these, right? Yeah. Alright, I like +2 move, I like +1 to cast. We'll see how the war scrolls and everything else look, but those seem good. And then you have to, like, essentially perform a battle tactic, and then you get a reward. a little light on battle traits, if I'm honest. Maybe I'm just used to Seraphon having a whole bunch of rules. But let's pretend you take a battle trait and you're like, all right, +1 to cast. Really, like, what are you doing? How do you play differently? You have +1 to cast and that's it, right? I mean, that's a good bonus, but I suppose it's causing you to play differently by doing these things. I'm answering my own question here. All right, battle formations. Eternal Star Host. Pick a friendly Seraphon unit wholly within 12 of a friendly Seraphon wizard in your movement phase, once per turn army. Roll a die 3-up, remove the unit from the battlefield, set it up again, more than 9, and it is a core. But I believe this is one of the ones that got FAQ'd so that if you fail to roll the 3-up, the thing still can move. I think this was part of the FAQs where they did that to a bunch of units. Ahem. Free teleport every turn, albeit on a 3-up. That is good. It is annoying to choose a battle tactic that would only work on a 3-up, right? But anyway, that's good. Annoying. Shadow Strike. Nimble and quick. Pick up to 3 friendly Skink Infantry or Cavalry units that are not in combat. Each target can move d6. Cannot move into combat during any part of the move. That are not in combat, okay? So if you're playing with a bunch of Skinks or Skink Cav, they get potentially an extra d6 +2 movement, which is like having run and charge, except better in kind of every way. Okay. I remember when Destruction Armies used to be able to do that. If these units are good, you know, then this thing is good. Shooting phase. Your shooting phase, huh? Strange phase to do that in. Vengeance of Azir. Pick up to 3 friendly... once per turn, end of any turn. 3 friendly Saurus or Kroak that are in combat. For each target, pile in, then pick an enemy, roll a d3 on a 2-up, inflict amount of mortal damage equal to the roll. Oh, so you get Gulping Bite, except instead of once per game, it's once per turn. And you can target the same enemy unit more than once. Cool. Nice. I don't think it's actually that good. Like, it's okay. Yeah, it's like okay. Scaly monstrosities. Add 2 to the health characteristic of friendly monsters. Bad. Okay. Man, I remember when they said that the sub-factions weren't going to be, here's a sub-faction to play with this specific unit. Here's a sub-faction to play with these specific units. It was going to be more playstyle dependent. I see that continues to not be true. It's just Saurus and Kroak for this one, it's monsters for this one, it's Skinks for this one, and it's Slaan for this one. Man, I wish when they said that in the interview, they weren't lying. Because it would have been cool for them to do that. Hey, alright. Which one of these do you choose? Well, it depends on which units are already good. Right. Well, it happened. You ran into an old friend from the gaming club, and now you're getting a 10th ed 40k demo. And he was willing to try AOS, but you haven't even bought a 4th edition rulebook, let alone learned it. Is this what gets me to buy a Skaven Blight 4th edition starter box? It just might. Skaven seem pretty fun in 4th edition, in my opinion. One of the, and I don't mean power level, I mean like quality of writing. Skaven book is one of the better ones in the game right now. Kroak traits. Being of the stars. Ignore positive modifiers to save rolls for this unit. Sorry. Positive and negative modifiers to save rolls for this unit. It's ethereal. Is this good? Actually, it depends. If something has a naturally great save and is already pretty durable, then this is good. If not, kind of no. Foot heroes you don't need this for because they're untargetable. They don't exist on the plane of existence anymore. I don't know. If you end up playing a foot hero, you can give him this and he'll still die, but maybe he won't. I don't know. This is like whatever. Unless you have some like hero monster shit that's actually amazing and has a 3-up save and all that other stuff, then sure. But this isn't really the addition for that. Reptilian Cunning. If this unit charged this turn of friendly unit hold within 12, this unit uses all-out attack. No command points are spent. Great. Okay. Wholly within 12. Kind of a decent range. Free command points as long as you charge this turn, which is the big requirement for it, you know. That's sometimes very hard to do. But at least you get a command point for free for yourself. That's sick. Again, that will depend on whether you have any good, like, you know, heroes on mounts or something like that. And then Beastmaster. Add 2 to the move characteristic of Cav and monster units for the rest of the phase. If they're wholly within 12 of this unit at the start of the move, okay? So we can get +2 move. Potentially D6 if there's, yeah, because it's Seraphon Cavalry. So, like, if there's, like, Skink Cavalry that's actually good, we could get +4 to their move plus a D6. I don't know if there are, but anyway, +4 move is kind of sick if you're playing with monsters and Cav, right? Yeah. I don't know if the War Scrolls are any good, but this one here, Beastmaster, stands out to me the most. We'll have to see what the War Scrolls end up looking like. Artifacts of Power. Once per battle, reaction. I already don't like it. You declared a spell ability for a friendly Seraphon wizard with this unit within this unit's combat range. Quaddle Familiar. Add D6 to the casting roll. Once per game, add D6 to 1 casting roll. Stop doing that. At least it works always. At least it's not roll a die, nothing happens. Anyway, yeah, it's probably good because you want to get your endless spells out really quick. Any hero phase, just heal D3 each turn. This is good if you already have a very durable unit. If you don't, then it's just dead and healing sucks. One of the two. Blood Rage Pendant. Add 1 tax characteristic of this unit's melee weapons. Well, we'll see if we have any fighting heroes. If we don't, then this is useless. If we do, then you still probably don't take it. Hey, alright. Spell lore. I was disappointed with the spell lore of Seraphon last edition, so I'm looking for them to bounce back. Give me some juice here. Mystical Unforging. Pick friendly Seraphon wizard. Visible enemy unit within 12 of them to be the target. It's bad. Bad spell. Comet's Call. Pick a friendly Seraphon wizard to cast this. Pick a visible enemy within 18. Okay, could be good. Roll die for each model in the target unit. 5 up 1. Not, whatever. Speed of Huwachni. Pick a visible friendly Seraphon unit wholly within 12. Until the starting next turn, the target unit can run and still shoot and or charge. Nice, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, run and charge and shoot on a 6 is good. That's a good spell. Some minor horde breaker on a 7. At least it has an 18-inch range, I guess. This is like okay-ish. and then this thing's range is too short. And you don't want your unlimited spells to target enemies. You want them to target you, for the most part. So target one from rend of target's weapons until the start of next turn. They shouldn't be attacking you, right? They should be dying because you're within 12. Once you're within 12, like during a hero phase, like you should be killing them, right? Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, there's more. Cool. Okay, you get different spell lores. So this spell lore is the one with run and charge and shoot, and then some crap. Now, what about this one? Light of Choke Tech. Pick a friendly Seraphon wizard. Visible friendly unit hold within 12. Alright, good start. Cost 6. Roll number of dice equal to the number of damage points the target has for each 4-up heal. Okay, so it's a heal. Is this for the Monster Mash list, I guess? It's kind of like the Ogre one, except you really can target the same guy more than once. I think. Yeah, it's alright. On demand, kind of decent to cast. Unlimited heal. Could be kind of nice depending on what type of units you're using. Earth Trembles on an 8? Oof. Gross. So this spell should be like hella good, right? Because it has a higher casting cost. Pick a point in the battlefield in 18. Draw a straight line between the target point and the closest part of the caster's base. Roll D3 for each unit that has models pass across the line. 2 up inflicted amount mortal equal to the roll. That sucks. This spell sucks. It's an 8 to cast, and you still fail 33% of the time after it succeeds. That's dumb. Empowered Celestite. Pick friendly Seraphon wizard. Friendly Saurus unit within 12. Add 1 to rend. Nice, that's good. Alright. So 7 inside the 1 subfaction at 6. Alright. I think we're being consistent with like 1 good spell and then some stuff. So run and shoot and charge good. The others, nah. Heals like kind of okay maybe, depending on what you're doing. This is too hard to cast, and it has a failure rate that's ridiculous for how piddly nothing it does. And then +1 rend is great. If your Saurus units are good, then +1 rend is a great buff. So, okay. So do you want damage or do you want delivery? That's the choice you're essentially making between these 2 spell lores. And that's it, just 2 spell lores. I find myself kind of disappointed in the spell lores. For what should ostensibly be one of the most powerful caster armies, right? Lord Kroak. 18 health, 4 up save, 5 move. He has 1 gaze that'll miss. And then he has 2d6 flailing, flabby, amphibious, rubbery hands. But they have crit mortal. Okay, sure. And so on average you get 1. Because average of 7 out of 7 times, you imagine maybe 1/6. So you get like 1 mortal wound. He's not for fighting. Supreme Master of Order. This ability better be ridiculous, with a name as sick as that. Add 2 to casting rolls for this unit. Well, good start. In addition, the unit can use an unbind if an enemy wizard anywhere on the battlefield uses a spell instead of... Yeah, sure. Great. And when using the banish anywhere... Okay, yeah. So just anywhere, Supreme Master of Order. That's cool. Big. End of any turn dead for innumerable ages. This unit must use this ability each turn while it is damaged. 3d6. Add the number of damage points this unit has to the roll. On a 20 up, it is destroyed, otherwise heal 18. Dead for innumerable turns. So he's immune to chip damage. Kinda. But if you actually attack him, then he just explodes, right? And then he's just dead. Sure. Arcane Vassal. Any hero phase. Interesting. Pick friendly skink wizard, holier than 18. Measure the range and visibility. I know they FAQ'd this so that it works in a certain way, but you need to get like 10-ish damage to stick him. Yeah, I mean on average, right? It's always going to be a little random, but what's he got? A 4-up save. To me, the important point is whether... oh yeah, what's his ward? Is it a 5? Oh, it's a 4. Okay, he's got a 4 ward. Yeah, I was about to say the difference for me is whether you have to send an actual hammer against him or if some other unit that isn't quite a hammer can somehow kill him. And I don't... But they probably can't. You know. Some, like, not hammer, you know, chaff... Like some chaff unit or some, like, horsey victory point farmer unit probably can't kill him. And that was... In my head, that's what I was deciding, is like, if you have to send a real hammer after him, then he'll take 20, right, and just be dead. But you had to send a hammer against him then, which is a tactical disadvantage. So I think you have to kill him, you really do have to hit him with a hammer. Unless your opponent gets, like, super unlucky, right? Triple Wizzy at +2. And he can cast through Skink Wizards, which we'll see if any of those are playable. Hopefully the Skink Wizards are the free no-drop, you know, ones that go inside other people's stuff so you can actually play them. Celestial Deliverance. This is the spell that you used to be able to cast it infinitely. The spell can cast... a unit can cast a spell more than once per phase. Okay. Pick up to 3 different visible enemy units within 12 of this unit to be the target, then make a casting roll. Roll D3 for each target. On a 2-up, inflict an amount. Okay, so it's just that. You already have rules and a system made for this. And it is called Spell, Unlimited. You already wrote that. You invented the concept of unlimited spells, so instead of saying this unit can cast the spell more than once per phase, what you do is down here you go spell, unlimited. I just think they should piggyback off of the special cases that they've already put into the game. This doesn't matter at all. It's not even really a nitpick. I'm just thinking out loud. 12-inch range sucks, and the shit D3 sucks as well. But he casts it on a 5, possibly even a 4. And you can cast through your skinks, right? So, hey, alright. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Slaan Starmaster. One wizard can't cast the same spell more than once, though, even an unlimited. Oh, really? I might not have known that, because all my casters are single casters. Is that the case? You're still limited to 1 per guy? For the same one? Oh, okay. I never ran into that wrinkle on account of... first of all, not having any wizards, and second of all, them all being single casters anyway. Alright, well then that's why they did it that way then. Normal old Slaan Starmaster, 9-5. What's the ward? 6-up, okay. Massive reduction in durability. I think 9, 5, 6 up. Even a non-hammer can just plaster this guy if they manage to catch him. And so you get +1 to cast, but you still get the cool infinite range thing. And you can still cast through skinks. Cool. Celestial Equilibrium. For the rest of the turn, add 1 to casting rolls made for other friendly Seraphon wizards while they're wholly within 12 of this guy. I don't know if that's good or not, because I don't know how many wizards you're trying to play yet. If you have a whole bunch of heroes, then that's good. Typically in this game, you don't want a lot of heroes, though, because that necessarily means lots of drops, which is almost always bad. Unless you're one of the few armies that are able to do that. Make that trade-off and have it be worth it, which maybe they are by the end of this. I mean, I already get +1 to cast from a sub-faction, and I already get +1 to cast on his War Scroll. Like, I wish your spell did something, actually. I would have preferred a spell that did something instead of just further enabled some other casting. Still a triple wizard. I was expecting maybe 2. So that it'd be like a downgrade from Kroak in all ways. Celestial Reinforcements. Pick a friendly Seraphon unit that started the battle with 3 or more models that has been destroyed. 4 up. You get a new one, wholly within 12 of this. Alright. Once per turn, army your hero phase. So every hero phase for free. And this is how they work. Either you pay for them and they work, or you don't pay for them and they work on a 4 up or something. So you get to try to bring back your guys over and over. Which is alright. Man, I wish this guy knew a spell. Skink Oracle on Tragoladon. 15-inch Noxious Spittle. D6 attacks. Ouch. 1/2 though. Shoot in combat though. Companion. Tragoladon Jaws 3, 4, 3, 1, 3. Crit Mortal. Right. Crit Mortal Companion. Companion weapons used by friendly Seraphon have crit 2 hits. I wanted to check what was the companion bonus you were getting, because I couldn't remember it. So you have crit mortal and crit 2 hits. Is it still the case where if somehow you have crit mortal and crit something else, you must choose one of the 2? Is it still no fun allowed, or do we get to have combos in this edition? Last edition, you couldn't do that. This edition, they almost never give you the option of even having that. Judging by everything else they've done in 4th edition, my guess is no fun allowed. So it's weird that the first creature with a companion effect doesn't work. The first creature we're shown doesn't work with the thing here, right? To me, that's weird. Why would you give the army something like that that it immediately can't use? Maybe it would be too good. Anyway. 14, 4, 10, huh? -2 control score, whatever. End of any turn, heal D3 on 14-4. Do we have a ward? No. Wizard 1, though. So it technically counts as a skink wizard, so we can cast through it. Pick up the 3 enemy units in combat with this unit. Roll a die for each target. 3 up, subtract 1 from hit rolls. Target's attacks. Alright. Yeah. 3 up, -1 to hit? Sure. Alright. So what do? You suck at fighting. You have some spittle you can shoot out. You got 10-inch move. And you can cast spells with it through your with your Slaan or your Kroak. Well, one spell. Alright. Any point lookers? $280. Has this changed since? I think I have an old points document since the most recent update. Source old blood. 5-3-3-1-2, charge +1 dam. 4-4-2-1-3, 3-4-2-2-3. Okay, we're getting some like high damage values that could land here. And this one has crit 2 hits if you do the one thing. Not a wizard though. If this unit is in combat with any damaged enemy monster, yeah. 3 up this unit has strike first. That's a strong, because it could work on the opponent's turn too. It's like a strong anti-monster power. I don't think monsters are really that good this edition though. So most of the time it's like it doesn't have a rampage at all. But it's good against me. -2 from control scores, I don't care. If this unit charges this turn, add 1 to charge rolls friendly source within 12 or 18, okay. What do you do? Some damage and +1 to charge rolls, I guess. Nah. Source, Scar Veteran, and Agoradon. 8-4-10. 4-3-3-2-3. And 3-4-3-2-2 companion. So maybe crit 2 hits. Primal Rage must use this ability each turn. If this unit used any fight abilities this turn, place a Rage token on it. Max 3. If this unit did not use any fight abilities this turn, remove all Rage tokens. Add 1 to attacks to the unit's companion weapons for each Rage token it has, until the end of the next turn. So my turn I charge with it, kill something, get a Rage token. Opponent's turn. They charge it and kill it. Well, okay, they charge it and fail to kill it, and then I get +1 attack during that combat, and then I kill something and get a Rage token. And then it's my turn, they charge something else, right? So, okay. Bonus companion things. Alpha Aurora. Place a Rage token next to this unit, and each friendly Agrodon Lancers unit holds within 12 to a max of 3 per unit. Any combat phase. Oh, so you're just farming Rage tokens also for free, right? Because it doesn't have to be in combat, right? It becomes the combat phase. And then this guy just gets a Rage token for free. To a max of 3 per unit, okay. Ahem. I don't know if that's worth it. Show me the Lancers. Are they good? 10-inch move is good. 5 health, 4 up save is good. 2 control is alright. For a 3-man unit, I guess. 3-3-3-1... 3-3-3-1-2, maybe 2-2. 3-4-3-2-2, possibly. Alright. Angari Tompkin, yeah. And then you have the same Primal Rage thing, but you can't farm. Is it worth taking a man if you're gonna giga farm with this? Is this something you would actually do? Are we farming? So this is what, 10 attacks, charge +1 damage. Is it worth playing this guy to give +1 attacks to up to 3 other units of it? I don't know. I'm going to look at the points for them, but I kind of like the War Scroll for the Agrodon Lancers. 210 for 3, okay. That's decent. Yeah, I would play him. I would play these guys. I don't know that I would play this guy. Because, like, hero slots are pretty precious. And one time +1 attacks may be kind of good for alpha strikes, but then, I don't know. I think I would just play the Lancers. It both gives a token and also gives +1 attack. What do you mean? So it's +2? Oh, I'm thinking of this guy onto the other units, not onto himself. Like, you can, of course. But I was thinking about his payoff for the unit, not necessarily him. Like, he could too. Anyway, I like the Lancers. Source Warriors. 10 dudes with 2 wounds. 2, 3, 3, 1, 1. Add 1 to save rolls for this unit while each model in this unit is contesting an objective you control. They're going to have to be really cheap. Really, really cheap. 10 guys, 20 wounds on a 4-up. A 3-up if you have the point. Like some just capture guy. Or not capture, but like Source Warriors. 170 for 10. Source Guard. Yeesh. I thought they had new models for those guys. While any friendly Slaan units are within this unit's combat range, both this unit and close have a ward of 5 up. Oh, okay. So you have to play these. 100% always these guys on a, or if you're playing a Slaan, it's these guys, right? Oh, they're 110. Okay. So essentially a Slaan Starmaster costs 390. That's simply what they cost. It's not 280. It's just 390, and you're playing that and the dude. So 390 versus 460 is kind of the choice that you're making. I like that they kind of solved battle bodyguard, where it's like, what is a bodyguard? It gives itself a 5-up ward and the hero a 5-up ward. Like I like that. I like them eventually finding their way to that being what bodyguard does. Skink Starseer. Cute. Double Wizzy. Fly. Roll number of dice equal to the current battle round number. For each 3-up, pick a friendly Seraphon unit wholly within 18 big. That unit has a 5-up ward until the start of next turn. Cool. I really like this, except for the 3-up thing. I suppose he gets better at prediction as the game progresses, so that's neat. Yeah, I like that. I like the little scry thing. Celestial Dude. Visible enemy within 18. Ward rolls cannot be made. Okay, Silver Bullet, sure. If only they made it consistent, the bodyguard thing. Yeah, it's mostly consistent. But every once in a while, yeah, like with Iron Guts, those would be too good, obviously, if they were a real bodyguard. I say with sarcasm. Anyway, I kind of like this guy. He's a double wizard. His spell, well, okay, it's a silver bullet spell, but it's a decent range silver bullet spell. And I like his little ward thing that he can hand out. I think that's fun. I like this guy. What do you cost, Skink Starseer? 150. That's 150 for a double wizard with a good ability, albeit random. Cool. Skink Star Priest. Wizard 1. Pick friendly, Seraphon, holy within 18. Roll die 2 up. The target's melee weapons have crit auto wound until the start of your next turn. Man, I hate crit auto wound. That shit sucks. It matters, and you want it if you could get it, but I'm always disappointed by it. I'm sad. How come you gotta roll a die on a 2 up? You know? Could it just work? Cost a drop, though? I mean, maybe. Actually, you probably know better than me because you've probably noticed, but it might be one of these, like, you know, what do they call them? In this army, they call it favoured spawning. So, like, maybe it's free. Oh, it's not. Okay. That's probably what you meant. Yeah. Oh, this hero can join Lord Kroak's or a Slaan Starmaster regiment. Okay. So never mind, it kind of is free if you're playing a Slaan or a Lord Kroak, right? Alright. More damage on your whatever your hammer is, whatever hammer we're trying to play. What about the other guy that I said I liked? This guy. Starseer. Oh, Starseer is the one with nothing. Yeah. Good one, Starseer cannot. Star Priest can. Yeah, I noticed. I just got there, finally. Yeah, this is a awesome, cool little wizard guy that you probably end up not playing. Because the army creation rules in 4th edition suck. But maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do end up playing him. Just normal skinks. These bastards used to be so bullshit. Anyway. Probably not anymore. 8-inch move is fast. 1 health, 6 up save. A bunch of crap. Shoot in combat. When this unit uses the redeploy command, when determining the distance it can move, you can roll 2 dice instead of 1. That's good. Cool. Okay. I like skinks. Bare bones, 100 points for 10. Okay. I like rolling 2 dice to redeploy sometimes. For just a pure chaff thing. Can't get much cheaper. 8-inch move is pretty fast. They die to everything, but they're supposed to. They're a speed bump. Neat, okay. Skinks are neat. Spawn of Choke Tech. Beast. Keyword, you. Is this a unit or a hero? What are you? He has a glob of flame acid. 16, 4, 4, 2, 2d3. Alright. Companion. Stream of fire. Fiery Mar. Okay, so it's showing me this, but probably there's like a salamander or something next to it, is what I'm guessing. This unit has a crew of 3 Sun Acolytes that are tokens. Add 1 of the unit's control score for each Sun Acolyte it has. If it has no Sun Acolytes, it has a max control score of 1 for the rest of the battle. Each time you make an unmodified save roll of 1, remove a Sun Acolyte. Okay. Now it does have the beast keyword, right? Acid-fueled flame. Each time this unit uses a Shuet ability, you must pick either glob or stream. In addition, after resolving shooting attacks made with this unit's glob, if any damage points were allocated to an enemy unit by those, subtract 1 from save rolls for the enemy unit for this turn. Okay. Like, that's a good that's a great debuff. But you have one attack, a singular attack, that hits on a 4 and will just miss. 16 is a bit short for a artillery. Stream of Fire has 5 shots, 2s and 3s, so maybe 1 gets through or something. I don't know. $170. Man, I just don't want to spend 170 points to roll a single attack and miss and have nothing happen at short range. Maybe I'm risk averse. Like, your debuff is cool, and D3 plus 3 on Ren 2 is good and everything, but meh. Maybe you play like 30 of them. Raptadon Hunters. All these guys. Cavalry Champion Musician Standard Bearer. 1235. 5 EU. Well, it is a chicken. Look at all these chickens. It is just a chicken, I guess. So sure, it has a 5-up save. Starstone Atlatl. 12-2, 4-4-2, 1. 2-1 is always the weirdest. Weighted Moonstone Club. And then Serrated Fangs. Deadly Cohesion. If this unit is non-combat, pick a friendly Raptadon Charges unit that charged this turn and is within 12 of this unit to be the target. This unit can shoot as if it were shooting phase, but it is actually the charge phase. Must target a visible enemy unit to in combat with the target. Okay, and that's all within 12. No. Don't like it. Now, what's that? Raptadon Hunters. Unless you just cost like nothing. 140 for 5. We have a second version. They look so they're crazy. They got the absolute crazy face, crazy eyes. They're so goofy looking. Shocked face. 1235. 12 is pretty good. Teapot Lance. 3-4-4-1-1, charge 1 damage. So I think these come in 5s, right? So 16, 3, 4, 1, 2. Plus maybe something, depending on what your other faction things are. You can give them +1 rend. And 1 hit rolls for this unit's combat attacks if they target... Oh, you don't even need the all-out attack to get 3 and 4. If they target an enemy unit that was targeted by shooting attacks made by a friendly Raptadon Hunters unit... Oh, okay, so that's how... That's what you do with that one. So there's your combo. You're supposed to play 1 of each. I like them. I like these guys. So far, I've found 2 cavalry that I like in this army. Nice. Raptadon Charges. 140 for 5. Alright. That's a more impressive 140 than the other ones I was looking at. Cool. Yeah. Raptadon Charges. I'm in. I hate what they look like. But keep in mind that I hate birds. So I look at dinosaurs, and the more bird-like you get, the more I don't like it. Personal preference. Hunters of Huan Shi. Guy's blown into a periscope over here. 5-up ward with 6-up, 5-up, huh? Okay, 8-inch. with dart pipes. Pick this unit if it has not been deployed. Set it up in reserve in ambush. It has not been deployed. And they can deep strike anywhere. Any shooting phase, Star Venom. Enemy unit that had any damage points allocated to it this turn by attacks made with the dart pipe. On a 2-up, -1 from wound rolls, targets combat attacks next turn. Look, I think it's cool that they can deep strike. That's good for a tactic, perhaps. That's the use there. Hunters of Huan Shi. 80 points for 5, so they cost nothing. I like how it's called Feeble Claws. Ugh. That's funny. And then Hunters of Huan Shi with Starstone Bolas. Nicole Bolas? One can have a Hunter Javelin, alright. Still have a 5 aboard, too. Pick an enemy unit that was targeted by this. Yeah, so it's targeted by. Not dealt damage. Targeted by. 3-up, -1 from the number of dice rolled when making charge rolls. Huge. And the bolus is 10. And you can deep strike 9. So you deep strike hunters. 9.1. Target with the bolus. Doesn't matter if it hits or not. And then 3-up, that unit rolls 1 fewer to charge. Now you do this, obviously, in a situation where it's okay to lose them. Because they could just charge these guys. That's sick. Oh, by the way, remember when I said I liked Skinks because they had super redeploys? Well, these guys cost 80 and 90. So I actually like them quite a bit as well. Terra Wings. Beastfly. 1225. Whatever. You have 12-inch move and you can fly, which means you might be a farmer. What are you called? Terra Wing? You can include 1 unit for each chief. Okay, I see. Yeah. Terra Wings, 100 for 3, huh? I mean, maybe. They're like Raptorixes or something like that, but I think I don't know, you might have enough, like, deep strikey, wiggly, goofy stuff anyway. But it's an option to think about. Abbas Stegadon. Handler's Meteoric Javelins. 12-inch range, 64401. Damn, how the mighty have fallen. This laser beam used to be cool. I assure you. Back in the day, this laser beam... Oh, solar engine. Here it is. 18-3, 3-3-2-3. Crit 2 hits. Hey, back in the day... this laser beam used to be cool. I'll tell you what. And you got the bunch of snakes one. 20 attacks, 4s and 5s, 01. Crit mortal. You do 3 mortal wounds. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Diabolus. That sounds annoying. Lee good. Two up save, baby. 5-inch move, though. Alright, so you got the laser beam version. And you got the just snakes on a plane version. Which is funny. The Stegadon, funny. 270, 290 now. I think they're cool. Pterodon Chief. 1455, huh? Chief's Deadly Cargo. It sounds like a John Madden line. Your movement phase. Pick an enemy unit that this unit passed across. Roll die and add 2 to the roll if this unit is within the combat ranges of any friendly Pterodon Aridas. So either on a 5-up or a 3-up, D3 mortal damage. If any of the damage points allocated and the target does not have fly, it also then can't run. Okay. I don't think I care. And then Pterodon Aridas, 1435. 14 is so fast. They don't actually fight. Okay. Pterodon Riders are what? Like 110 for 3? You get 10 points. And for the extra 10 points, what you get is like some technically being able to roll sometimes during a combat. And you can fly over something and potentially get rid of run, which might matter. They're hard to shoot. I don't know. Put it in your pile of maybe farmers. All right. Riperdactyl Chief. They got the Blot Toad. We're still doing it. We're still Toad gaming over here. You receive 1 Blot Toad for each Riperdactyl Chief or Rider's unit in your army, to a maximum of 3. Pick a number of enemy units equal to the number of Blood Toads. Effect, place a Blood Toad next to each target. Add 1 attacks used by friendly Riperdactyl Riders, older than 12 of this unit for the rest of the turn. Add 1 attack characteristic of this unit's Joswell is in combat with any units that have a blah. It's funny. How much is the Chief? Monster, beast, any skink, cav, huh? Right. So, I think it's kind of funny in the Seraphon book that in alphabetical order, number 2 is already R, right? We don't use a lot of the alphabet with this one up here. RST, we're done. Aside from Lord Kroak. Riperdactyl Riders. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Companion. You get their Skink. Can you get crit 2 hits with these? They absolutely explode if anyone looks at them. But you get you can place the blah toads. That's funny. And they cost like nothing. $120 for 3. How many of these would you have to play for them to do something? It's like 10 attacks and stuff. All right. I'm just thinking out loud. Somebody maybe owns a bunch of those. Megadon Chief, 1448. Armed with this thing, that thing, that thing, and then the other thing. And then a choice between bow and throwers. It's the bow. Wait, why would anyone ever choose the throwers? Sunfire throwers or Skystreak bow. Okay, one of these weapons is 18-inch range, 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, 1, 2. And the other one is 10. 2d6, 3, 3, nil, 1. Crit 2 hits. Maybe 2, 1 against infantry. Who would ever choose Sunfire throwers instead of the Skystreak bow? Maybe all the Seraphon players are just choosing the other one and I'm stupid, but I feel like if you give 2 options, they should have some sort of comparison. Crushing Stomp. Pick an enemy unit in combat with this. 2 up, inflicted amount of mortal damage equal to the roll. Add 2 the amount of mortal damage inflicted if any of this unit charges. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. You get those Beast Claw impact hits. And it, unlike a whole bunch of rampages in this game, it isn't some stupid-ass keyword bingo silver bullet that never matters, only targets a specific type of thing. It's just anything, which is nice. 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 6, 4, 2, 1, 3 maybe. Okay, so it's got a Stonehorn. It's got a Stonehorn attack profile. If a friendly non-monster skink unit uses redeploy, while this holds within 18 of this unit, no command points are spent. And skinks have the Giga redeploy, so okay, well that's cool. We have some synergy. No ward. 8 inches is very slow. And the bow's kind of neat, I guess. Unfortunately, it's a hero, which might ruin everything. 260 for 1? Yeah. Sounds about right. Maybe I would even maybe go lower. Stegadon. Oh, you kept the bow. Nice. This unit charge, pick an infantry. Here comes the dreaded keyword bingo. Inflict D3 mortal damage on the target, then this unit can move 2d6 and it can pass through. Oh, it stole my rule. But I don't care, because it's 2d6 now, so the rule, that really never matters. It's just about doing an extra d3. It's no longer the crazy combo. And this shit's slow. Stegadon. 240 for 1. It's like kinda the Stonehorn, basically. Engine of the Gods. This thing was once really cool. Can it be cool today? Can it be cool again? Once per turn army, any combat phase. Pick an enemy unit that charged this turn and is in combat with this unit. Okay. Shit D3. Add 1 to save rolls for attacks made by that enemy unit that target this unit for the rest of the turn. Okay. So you get +1 AC and you do a shit D3 against them. Cosmic Engine. Pick if this unit will harness or reserve. Oh, so we're juicing up. Cool. Okay. If it will reserve the power, place a cosmic power token. If it will harness it, roll a die and add the number of cosmic power tokens the unit has to the roll. Then remove all cosmic power tokens this unit has and pick one of the following effects. Heal D3 all friendly Seraphon units hold within 12. Trash. On a 5, you can pick up to 3 friendly Seraphon units hold within 12. Return 1 slain model to each unit. Whatever. Time slows. On a 6, you pick up to 3 friendly Seraphon units. They have strike first. Can I do this on my opponent's turn? No. Okay, it's bad. Realm Shaper Engine. $15.4 terrain feature. Add 1 hit rolls for combat attacks made by friendly Saurus or Kroxigor while you are in your deployment zone, hugging your terrain. Unleash power. There are any friendly wizards within 3 of it. You can pick another friendly terrain feature. Sorry, pick another terrain feature within 24. Then pick up to 3 enemy units within 3 of that terrain feature to be the targets. D3 for each, 2 up. D3, if that terrain feature has a health, inflict D3. Okay. This is kind of like the Pizza Pit, only worse. Oh. It's like Realm Shaper Engine is like bad Pizza Pit, which is strange for me to say, because I'm not used to saying ogre things are good. But the Pizza Pit is legit. That shit's sick. This is like a bad version of it, because you have to pick terrain and have your opponent be around terrain, which they generally never want to do in this game. But it's a good range and some stuff can happen. It can shoot lasers. That's cool. Sure. Astrolith Bear. Look at this fucking Chad. Dude, this is great. Huge, awesome banner. I love this. I love everything about this. So cool looking. This guy's so good. Love the headdress. Love that you can see his eyes. Big smile for the camera. He's got those championship rings on. This guy looks so cool. You declared a spell ability for friendly Seraphon wizard holding within 12. If that spell is successfully cast, add 3 to the control scores of friendly Seraphon units holding within 12 of this unit for the rest of the turn. Revivifying energies. Friendly Seraphon infantry units have 6 up ward while they're wholly within 12 of this. Okay. If it already has a 6 up, it has a 5 up instead. Okay. Has to be infantry. Boo. Are Slaan technically infantry? Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, Slaan have, they're going to have a 5 up ward anyway, because you're playing the other guy. I'm struggling to find a use for this guy, but he looks so awesome that I want to play him anyway. Am I really caring about infantry that much in this army? So far, no. I suppose you can give your Hunters of Hoochie a 5 up, right? Because they have a 6 up? Or did they already have a 5 up and their normal save was a 6? If so, then... Okay. Man, he looks so cool. This guy used to increase the range of your spells in previous editions, and he was so sick. At least he's a favorite spawning, so you could play him for free if you wanted to. Man, he looks cool. And he used to have a really, really good ability. And now Celestial Conduit is trash. Damn, that's too bad. Kroxigor War Spawned. The Krokos. 5264. Huge. Drakefang Warpick. 4 attacks, 4212. Anti-monster +1 rend. Not this edition. Good try. And then one of them can have a Starfang Warpick, which is slightly better in 2 ways. Only 6 up ward in the book is Slaan. Huh. Well, that's weird because you're probably taking the Guardian guys to give them a 5 up anyway, right? I suppose then the choice is between Astrolith Bear to give your Slaan a 5 up, or the, what are they called? Guard guys to give them a 5-up. And so it's like, do you want a hero who doesn't do anything, or do you want 5 men who don't do anything besides the bodyguard thing? But they don't look cool, and the Astrolith Bear does. I don't know. It's weird. I think it was just, it's such a huge miss, Celestial Conduit. This should have been something fun. Anyway, you have these guys who are anti-monster, which is not what you want. Aside from that, they're like ogres, right? They have ogre attack profiles. Add 1 damage while it's wholly within 12 of a friendly skink infantry or cavalry unit, which you probably aren't playing. No, maybe you are. I don't know. Like, that's damage 4 on the war pick. That's funny. -1 from incoming rend. Oh, but only ranged weapons. Yeah, whatever. Okay. That's the war spawned version. Now, what about the normal Kroxigor? He's at the county fair. He's about to ring that bell. Look at this bell ringer. This is hilarious. And now the normal Kroxigor. Anti-infantry. Alright, that's what I was looking for. I was not looking for anti-monster. I was looking for anti-infantry or cav. Yeah, he's about to smash that City of Sigmar dude with a fucking pot on his head. Add 1 damage for attacks target enemy unit that has 10 or more models. Still, you know, that could happen. That might happen. It might not happen. It's fine. It's just icing on the cake. I like this. I like this profile up here already. You're ogres. I assume you cost ogre points, right? You don't have a unit champion. That kind of hurts. Kroxigor. You're a unit of 3, probably. Yeah. 220. I guess you do have 6 wounds. And then the war spawned are the same cost despite being worse. Don't these seem expensive? Did these go down in the update? In the patch? 220 for 3 feels like a lot. Kind of pricey. They did not? Okay. 5-inch move. Can we deliver them somehow, or are they just like wide walking 5 inches at a time across the board? We do have run and charge maybe, but I can't remember if that was keyworded. We do have army wide +2 move, so it's 7. There's a spell for run and charge. Could technically teleport them, but that's, you can't really. Alright, I'm just thinking out loud with them. I kind of like them because I like ogres and I like trolls, but I think they're not quite there. Maybe it's points, I'm not sure. Maybe they're that pricey because I'm comparing them to ogre prices pre-nerf. And also, they're in an army with all sorts of other stuff, and ogres aren't. So maybe that's the comparison. Alright, Saurus Scar Veteran. 10-14-4. He's got some attacks. Control score. Pick an enemy hero in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll number of dice equal to the number of damage points target has. For each 5, inflict 1 mortal. Once per turn, end of any. So this is like insurance. Bad rolling insurance. Like something you're supposed to statistically kill and you fail to because you didn't roll well enough. Well, you get like a second chance at killing it. Like finishing it off. You know, it has 3 life left and then you roll a bunch of dice and maybe something happens. And then maybe you can power through. That being said, is this supposed to be a hero? Saurus Scar Veteran. Oh, it is supposed to be a hero. Well then, no. Old Blood on foot. What do you do? The rest of once per battle, any combat phase, the rest of the turn add 1 to the wound rolls for combat attacks made by Saurus Infantry. Well, I don't think I'm playing any of those, so no. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe you do in this army, but it didn't seem like it. Pick a friendly non-hero Saurus Infantry unit that has not used fight, and then it gets to fight, but it doesn't get a bonus. Nope. Alright, that's it. So what do I like in this army? I like how this guy looks, but not his rules. Even a worse pizza pit is kind of a pizza pit, so terrain's fine. Engine bad. Stegadon, don't care. Stegadons to me seem like Stonehorns. I don't know why you would want to play any of those. All the bird guys are like very fast and can and maybe farm stuff, but they just seem annoying and I don't care. Bastillodon's really slow. 2-up save is cool, but Terror Wings maybe for farming. Hunters of Huanchi seem really good, really techy. Raptadon Chargers I like. Raptadon Hunters I don't. Spawn of Choke Tech I don't care. Skinks, you have a Giga redeploy, which is actually quite cool. But there's a lot of things in this army that are all fighting over the chaff and go places and score points job. There's like several units that are all fighting over that job to me. At least, well, I haven't played the army, right? But so I'm not sure. I don't know if you end up picking one or if you play a bunch of it or what. Skink Star Priest. I like this bonus, and it's free. As far as a drop is concerned, yeah, I like any bonus damage you can get is kind of cool, and it doesn't cost a drop. I really like Skink Starseer, but he costs the drop, so you probably don't play him because the way you build armies in 4th edition sucks. Saurus Guard, you play them with a Slaan, it seems. Saurus Warriors, not impressed. Agrodon Lancers, I actually like these guys. I like both of your cavalry in this army. I don't know if I'm playing this guy, though. Various things on... I don't really like any of the things on dinosaurs, but I would need to do some math. Slaan Starmaster, I'm annoyed that he doesn't have a spell. It's like very annoying to me. He just buffs other spellcasting. Who else are you going to play, bro? This is your big spellcaster guy. You're not Tzeentch. Maybe you should be. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Play him anyway. Kroak seems funny. Spell lores are disappointing, but run and shoot and charge is good. And +1 rend is good. Have to have the Saurus keyword, though. And then up here, we can nimble and quick with Hunters of Hualti. It seems like a cool combo to me. And maybe a teleport, like one of these two. Don't care over here. And don't care. Unless the cavalry has the Saurus keyword, then maybe you can like double dip on some scooping, but I like the tricky maneuver. And +2 move army wide seems just you do that. Give me the move. Give me the movement. And if I have to get a second thing later, I actually don't care. +1 to cast, sure. All right. Yeah, Seraphon's a lot different. You do still have some annoying tactical ass fiddly things, but they don't feel like cheating They just feel like, you know, clever, dirtily maneuvers. And then just a bunch of cav and smash stuff. Which is, I guess, this whole edition. Anyway, seems cool. I don't know if that's what Seraphon players wanted. But... hey, alright. Seems decent. Let's bang them out. We're gonna 2-time. We're gonna get these out. Seraphon, kind of cool. I like Cavalry. It's weird because I like all Cavalry. And I started playing this game in 2016 when no one did all Cavalry, basically. It was so rare for that. And now this is the edition where all Cavalry is like the shit. That's what everyone wants to be doing. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs a little bit. Eat one hot chip. We're coming back for another faction focus. I'm going to see if I can send a message to SJ and see which ones I haven't done. Because I don't want to do one twice. You know? I can't be retreading old ground. Anyway, BRB, get up, get yourself a drink, and we will return.